the Eminem album.
The new one that just came
The
out?
new one that just came out.
You actually like it?
I do like it. Kamikaze is my favorite. That's my favorite song.
Right now I'm listening to LMA's new album because it's definitely got like such a soulful and sultry sound to it. And it's definitely some music you can just put on in the background and really vibe to.
On right now I've got Curtis Mayfield. I've been listening to a lot of like Al Green lately. I've been listening to a lot of Miles Davis, Herbie Hancock, Dave Brubeck. Modern music, really into Drake, like everything he puts out, nothing but bangers. That's about it.
As you can see right now, listening to that new Summer Walker, it just dropped. You know, Inspire. Girls need love too. Man, let me stop. I'm not getting paid for that. But anyway, I've been listening to a lot of Black, J. Cole, of course, always. Let me see, LMA, tripping. A lot of y'all be tripping.
The franchise boys.
Hey man, leave with it, rock with it. Nah, cut that. But anyway.
Tyler dropped the instrumentals to Cherry Bomb. So I've been playing Keep the O's, him and Pharrell. That song's amazing. Pharrell ripped it. I listen to a lot of Pharrell too.
So currently it's a little bit of everything. Like right now, I'll say a song that's like in my head is that 5 Seconds of Summer song, Youngbloods. One of the top songs in the charts, but it's relevant for a lot of the younger cats. But I like it, it just has a good feel. But also the Travis Scott Sicko Mode's dope too.
Lately, musically, I've been listening to this kid named, I think it's Tyler Childers. He is from West Virginia. He's kind of a country Americana guy. He's very good. Has an album out called Purgatory.
I will. I'll tell you right now what I'm listening to. I'm not listening to that whack-ass rap girl right there. That chick is whack! What I'm listening to on my playlist right now, I've listened to Miles Davis live in Montreux, Switzerland. Great recording, actually one of the quintessential jazz recordings ever. I'm listening to just listening actually to a little bit of Break Every Chain from the great gospel artist Tasha Cobbs. I was listening a little bit to Tracy Chapman, a song called Sub City. It's a precursor to what we're living through now. If you ever want to get down and get inside your head and experience what life is like for people who are downtrodden and underprivileged, take a listen to that. I'm also was listening to a little bit of a classical music piece. Getting ready for the holidays, I was listening to Handel's Messiah. So there you go. That's what I was listening to the last 4 or 5 things I have heard on my playlist.
Listen to a lot of Sade. Been listening to Shaka Khan, Marvin Gaye. Macy been putting me onto the Beatles. Been listening to the Beatles. Pusha T. Sonny and Gabe.
I have Wiz Khalifa, his whole album, the entire Neo album, and the Tiana Taylor album. I listen to that on a daily, right? I listen to that on a daily.
It's cool. So if I'm spinning in a club like I do all the time, I can go from 5 Seconds of Summer into Sicko Mode and drop Montel Jordan. This is how we do it because it's relevant to all generations. And another song that I'm listening to now that it's not bad. Actually, my son, who's 14, he loves this song. It's by Juice WRLD, Lucid Dreams. But me, with DJing and with listening, I don't necessarily just listen to individual songs. I kind of listen to how they match. Is it tone play? Is it word play? What are they sampling that was old school that's making it relevant all over again? So Lucid Dreams example, he sampled Sting's song from the 80s. But the first person to do that was Nas with The Message. And now he's making it relevant again with Lucid Dreams. So you got 3 different samples. So if I'm spinning and I'm in like the open format market, I can do that Sting to the Nas and then drop Juice WRLD. am I listening to one song? No, I listen to everything. I look at the charts, I look what's old, and I make it what's relevant to my listening style.
And then I have the random Brooke Valentine. She has 2 new songs that came out. Those are like my favorites. And her fiance, well, I don't know if that's her fiance or not now, but Marcus Black, his new song that just came out, I like that one.
So if you had to pick one album out of all those to listen for the next 3 months, which one would it be?
3 months?
You know what else? Can you give me like a fruit cup?
Honestly, probably Tiana Taylor. I could listen to that on repeat, like, every day.
And then I've also been listening to a podcast a lot called All Fantasy Everything, which is Ian Carmel, who's the head writer for The Late Late Show with James Corden, and a bunch of other comedians, like fantasy draft, random topics, like the last one that they did was Samuel L. Jackson movies. And so they just went around and drafted Samuel L. Jackson movies. And it's just a lot of fun, really funny conversation. And that's what I listen to as of late. Bye.